Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to show you how to create an effective Instagram ad. I'm going to do this in two parts. This video is going to focus on creating the actual ad. And then in the next video, I want to show you how to run the Instagram ad itself. We'll do that on the Facebook ad platform. If you go on Instagram and if you have a business account, you'll see an option that says promote. You can use that to run ads, but it's very, very limited compared to what you could do from Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram, and the ad platforms are basically the same ad platform. Just in the placement at the end of your ad creation process is going to ask you where you're going with your ad. If you're going on Facebook, Instagram stories, and so on. So this video is going to be focused on creating a very effective video ad. The reason why I'm showing you video is because I run a video production company and we create ads for big brands. We have since 2009. And comparing image posts, image ads, to video ads, A/B testing them, video ads outperform image ads every single time as long as I've been A/B testing it, meaning I'll run one ad against another ad, all the same information. The only thing that's different is one has an image and one has a video as the ad. So that's why I'm showing you how to create this. And I'm not going to show you how to create this with all the technical knowledge of shooting a video and editing a video. I'm going to show you a platform that's all web-based. It's really easy to use. You just jump in there and I'll walk you through creating your ad. And make sure you watch the second video after this, or if you already created your ad, jump into that video. That's going to show you the actual ad creation process in the Facebook ad platform completely from scratch. So if you already have an ad, watch that. If you want to see how I make my ads, watch this first. Let's jump in the computer and create our Instagram ad. I have a link in the description to this platform, and we're going to create our video ad right here for Instagram. And the main reason I'm showing you this is because this is by far the best way I found to do this with the least amount of knowledge on video creation. It makes it so easy. Every time I've tried to create a video from scratch and teach someone that using my method, what I do in the video production company, is so complicated for somebody that doesn't have technical knowledge. This makes it a whole lot easier. So click the link in the description and follow along. You could actually use this platform for free, but it does have a watermark. But the paid options are very, very inexpensive. And if you're using Instagram ads to make money in any way, you're gonna see that it's well worth it. I believe it's $10 to $20 a month, something like that, to get the paid version of this without the watermark, and ton of free stuff like templates and videos and photos you could use. So let's get started. The first thing you wanna do is, let's get started with pre-made templates. This is gonna make it a whole lot easier. The other options are text to video. This is when you could just write text and it turns it to a video for you. This is very, very useful, but it's very limited at the time that I'm recording this with how many themes they have, but so easy to use. Then there's a blank canvas here too. Again, I want to make this a lot easier than creating something from scratch, so let's use a template. Then we want to choose our format. Right now, what we want to choose is this format, Instagram square format. And if they have at some point a 4x5 format, that could work too. That's just a little bit of a bigger size than the square, but you also have vertical. This is gonna be for Instagram stories. If you're watching this to create Instagram stories ads, choose this option. If you want to create both, you do have to create two separate ads. And then when I show you how to run your ad, I'll show you where those go. But let's start just simply with the square format and search here for what you want your ad to be about. So you could either look for some of these templates here, some of these popular ones. There's a bunch of them here available, but I know I'm going to promote my online course. So I'll look up online course. And if you don't get exactly what your business is here, that's okay, because we could customize it completely. This is just gonna give us a good starting point if you could find the right business. Again, one by one is selected, I searched, and these are all the different options that it's going to give me. Now, to make it really easy for myself, I already seen this one, and I think it's gonna have the right set of tools with the text and the video, so I'm gonna select it to get started. And you could see the whole thing here is gonna play. It's about 17 seconds. Now, for the length of our video, our goal for Instagram ads is to be under 60 seconds And if we're doing the vertical mode, we want to be 15 seconds. This has been the same for many, many years. 60 seconds or less for square, and vertical needs to be 15 seconds or less. Let's press use this template. And at this point, this is where the sign up process is going to come in. So if you don't want the paid option, go ahead and sign in anyway. It's not going to ask for a credit card, but it'll bring you to this page where you could create. It's going to have a watermark. So if you decide to use it at the end and you think it's worth it, go ahead and get the paid option. Now, let me just give you a quick overview of what you're looking at. Down here, this is your timeline. This is basically your ad from 0 second to the end of this ad, which is 17 seconds. And this ad is just made with 3 separate clips. Here's clip 1, clip 2, and clip 3. I could add more clips to it to get this all the way to 60 seconds if I want by adding these scenes here. I guess they call these scenes, but they're individual video and text clips here. Outside of this section, this is where we're gonna take most of our time of changing different things around. On the left side, you have the different types of videos that you get from this platform. So this background video could be changed to any one of these videos that you see over here, and you could resize it. Just to show you, if I want to replace this one, I could grab this one instead. I'll bring it over and drop it over this one. Okay, and I'm gonna choose replace here, and then I want to tell it how long I want this to be. So I'm gonna grab the end and bring it back. I think this needs to only be a few seconds here, maybe 6 seconds. I could still change the time here, but let me press done. And there you go. Now, my text is still here, but my video has been replaced by a new video. So that's what this left side is all these videos that you could choose. What's really useful too, you could upload your own video. So if you know how to record yourself and you want to start this by talking to camera, this would be a perfect place to create your first opening video. That tends to actually really work well when you talk directly to camera for your first clip and then cut to some of these other clips. But you don't have to do that. You could just use all these different clips to tell a story. Outside of that, you could upload images. And again, you have a bunch of different images to choose from. This is why this application is not completely free too, because it's using some of these other third-party platforms to give you all these different things to use. You could choose your music here. You could add your text here from scratch. And then again, you could upload your own things and a ton of other options. But we're going to keep this really simple and go through this pretty quick. On the right side, every time you choose one of these scenes here, you're going to see everything that makes up that scene or that clip. So we have our media. That's the clip I just replaced here. And we're going to have some other options here like trimming our video and our playback speed. So for example, if I wanted to make things go faster or slower, I could do that here, and some other options. And let me select this again. And if I choose the text here and come over here, you could see my text here. This is the text, so I could type out a different text. So social media for beginners. I could go ahead and edit my text just like that. Let me keep going. Made easy. I could select that and change that. Maybe I want to bring this down a little bit, and let me select this and bring this to the middle. So this is how we would play around with the text, the sizing, the style, the colors, the drop shadows. All these different things are here. So you could just go ahead and click on each element here and play around with all your settings to see what works best. You also have this layers panel. This is basically how things are laid out here. So the very top layer is made easy, and then the other things lay underneath that. So the media is underneath it. If I bring the media and place it on top, it's going to cover all my text. And some of these are going to have this premium sign. So this platform actually has 2 different plans. So the premium plan is going to include those, but the other plan will not include those. So you could go on the home page and see the different types of plans and decide. But if you choose the ones that don't have this crown, this premium option, you'll also have a lot of options here. Okay, so I replaced my background video. I changed my text, social media for beginners, made easy. And the reason why I like to do this myself is when I run the ad, and let's say this set of text did not work well, my ad did not perform as well as I wanted to, I could come and change it. And I don't have to pay a production company. I don't have to pay anyone. I could come and change it and try a different set of text here. Let's go to the next clip. So this is your timeline again. Let's go to the next clip here. I'll select it, and this is the background. Again, I could select the background here, and then I could go over here. This time I'm gonna search for video. I wanna just use a video background instead of what this was. And let's look at, there we go. Maybe let's use this one again, drag and drop, replace, and then I'm gonna make this again about 5 seconds and press done. And there you go. Now I could resize this if it doesn't fit to frame. I could just make this larger here. Just grab the corners and make it larger to fit my whole frame. There we go. And again, you could go ahead and select the text here and change any one of them here, or go to the layers panel and see all the different text here, and you could go ahead and click any one of them and edit it. So I'll go ahead and edit mine. Now, I changed my text, everything you need to know to grow on Instagram. So in this video, this ad, I'm promoting my Instagram course to help people grow on Instagram and turn their Instagram into a business. It's a 10-hour course on running Instagram ads and everything else on Instagram. So that's what I'm trying to promote. So that's what I'm laying out here. Now, maybe this background actually doesn't make sense for that. Let me go ahead and change it with something else. This might be better here. Let's go ahead and replace that. And again, trim it to 5 or 6 seconds, press done. Just like that, it's been replaced. I could shrink it down, fit to size. Really easy to use. I think you get the idea here. Now, if I had more time, I would go and restyle these. There is a style option for these. So you could change everything that you see on your screen with just about any setting you could imagine. So this is gonna be my first one. So social media video creation made easy, everything you need to know on Instagram. And I should have probably thought my text through before I started creating the video, but I just wanted to kind of walk you through how you would do it. And then you could think of the creative content for your business that would go in these different sections. And you don't always have to have the text overlay. If you didn't want it, you could just go ahead and select it and just delete even the background here. Again, I could go to the layer panel. Let's say I want the logo to show. I want this text to show. So I want to type in my website here. So I'll click it. So this is howfinitycourse.com for the Instagram course. I'm going to delete this. And you could see there's a text box that's locked. I could go ahead and unlock it so I could delete it. And there's another one over here. Let's unlock that and delete that too. So this is all I have. I have my logo, which doesn't really look great. So let's go ahead and add a logo here. I think by default this said logo before, but if I go over here to upload, I could upload my own image, or I could go to the image tab here and choose any one of these images to lay over. Or let me go to the upload section because I already uploaded the image. There it is. I could grab it and bring it right here and drop it on top of that. And it makes it the logo. I'll bring it down to the bottom. There you have it. Really easy drag and drop. Honestly, if I was doing this with a professional video editing software, every single one of these tasks would have taken 5-10 minutes. And it's just happening almost in real time here. Okay, so we have 3 different clips telling a story. So it's not a complete story. I should definitely add more scenes here to make this longer so I could make more use of the time I have in the Instagram ad, which is up to 60 seconds. But I think you get the idea here. Your music now, after you edit your video, you could add a music track. Right now it has one, I just have it on mute right now. But you could come to the music tab here and again replace it with any of these tracks. You could select any of these tracks. You could go ahead and play them. Just press play. If you like them, you could go ahead and drag and drop them down here. Or you could edit the existing one here. Just press delete. And let me go ahead and press the plus sign here to add this one. And I'm gonna just drag it to the beginning of the video. I forgot to put this in the beginning of my video. So now I have a new song that I just listened to over here. And I just press the plus sign and it's down here now. Now, let me just make sure this song is not too long. It is right now, my video 16 seconds. So I'm going to edit it and trim this down because I just need this to be 16 seconds actually. In this case, the length of my video, and I'll press done. There we go. I just don't want the video or the music to be longer than my video. Then it's going to actually make the whole thing long. So there we go. We have a 16-second ad. And the last thing I wanted to show you over here is you could add voiceover. So you could click this and actually record voiceover right here, or import if you recorded it with a different method. Maybe you recorded it on your phone. You could go ahead and upload it that way too. But I don't need any voiceover. I'm not going to say anything. It's going to be music with text and with a video that I just chose for free from the videos panel. And that's going to tell my full story. Now, obviously, I'm just making a video. You should definitely take your time. Spend a whole hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, making a really good, engaging video with the correct call to action text, the right thing at the end. Now, you're gonna have some other things in the ad creation process to help you with some of this. So a lot of this doesn't have to be on screen, but it does help. Okay, let's get this ready. We wanna press export on top here. And it's gonna go ahead and load up our export page and start rendering it for us. And this rendering process may take a little bit of time. It does in any video platform, even the ones that are not online. So let this go on and get to 100%. And once it gets to 100%, what you want to do is under the download option, you want to download the 1080p version of this square video. So I can't do it just yet. It has to actually finish rendering. So I'll let it finish rendering and then I'll show you this option. Okay, so this took just a little under 10 minutes for me, but again, it completely depends on the length of your video and it depends on how many graphics you put on top of each other, how much text you use and so on. But it will automatically play the video for you here. So the 16-second video will play. I could see if I need to make any changes or if I made any mistakes here. It looks pretty good so far. I do need to restyle the text here and there's a little bit of animation to some of the things and it worked out fine. And I'm gonna just press download here on the download icon and it's gonna download it as an MP4 file right to my computer. I could also copy the link over here and send this link to get feedback from other people that are going to help me with this project. For example, if I have a team, this is a great place to see that and share that and then see the comments about it over here. Very, very simple application and platform to use. Make sure you check out the other video right after this one on how to optimize and run your Instagram ad on the Facebook platform. I'm gonna walk you through everything you need to know for the different types of ads using the same video I just created. So that's gonna be the second step to this. I have all the other resources too that I've mentioned throughout the video in the description of this video, so that should be a good resource for you as well. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you found this useful. I have a ton of videos just like this one, hundreds of videos on Instagram completely for free, and I hope to catch you next time. Thanks for watching.